Hi guys, it's Garden State and Baskets, and we are back for Q&A number 3. For a little recap, number 1 is on Baskets channel, number 2 is on my channel, and number 3 is now on Baskets channel. Alright, so for our first question, how much did you pay for rooms along the trail? It varied in
about 30 hotel stays in 117 days. So probably average every 4 days, probably we got a room, something like that. Sometimes we go longer, sometimes we go shorter. But,
and as for price of the hotels, it varied. So in the southern states, it was a lot cheaper. So those range from like $30 to $40
prices there.
Yeah, $30 to $40.
That northern hospitality, as they try to squeeze out every dollar out of you, like Port Clinton did. 75 worst room on the whole trail, Port Clinton motel. $75 for that room. If you would have seen the TV in that room, you'd probably think it was from the 1950s.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But yeah, as you went more north, they were like $150 for a hotel.
Yeah.
So
nice hotels though, most of them.
Yeah. So anywhere from $40 to $150, and we would split that. So like $20 to $75 per person for us.
Yeah.
All right, next question. I noticed you did not carry any kind of camp shoe. Did you carry town clothes at all? This is for you, Basket.
So I started, when I started out, I had a pair of Patagonia boxers. So that would be as far as like town clothes. I guess you could wear something like that around town. That was mostly for like hotel. So I had a pair of Patagonia boxers, about like 1.5 ounces maybe. Mm-hmm. I left them somewhere in a hotel in North Carolina, somewhere I forgot them. I had a pair of shorts that I would like get rid of. I bought a pair of extra shorts in New Hampshire and Hanover. So I would, like, on and off, I would add a couple ounces as far as like pair of boxers, pair of extra shorts in case the ones that I had ripped. Like I had a backup pair of shorts. But other than that, I added a couple of wool layers. I bought one at Neil Gap and I bought a wool layer at Killington. Other than that, I mean, I didn't really have much. Like, no. I'd go to sleep sometimes if my shirt was wet. I'd have to take the wet shirt off and put the wool one on, hoping that was at least dry. Or sometimes I'd even have like I had my puffy on like nothing at some points, you know, a couple of times. But yeah, I was trying to go as light as I could. So I didn't really have any like town clothes or anything like that. If I'm washing my nylon shirt that I did the whole trail with, I would be wearing my rain jacket, which I didn't really wash. It didn't smell great by the end of it. So I'd be wearing my rain jacket, and I'd be wearing like my wind pants, or so I'd do that. But
you're too ultralight for town clothes. I
mean, I was pretty lightweight. No, town clothes, you don't need them. I mean, you're here, you're not gonna smell great anyway. Like if you could have maybe a pair of like
town
extra
clothes,
shorts.
I think are like luxury items.
It's a luxury item. Yeah.
Which I had a town tank top and my base layer cold weather clothes, but
I have had like on the CDT, I've had white, like just like a running shirt that I would use, and my main hiking shirt was a long sleeve. So that worked out nicely. I didn't have to wash it as much, or I could hand wash it, and I had a nice little clean town shirt I could wear or sleep in. But yeah. All right.
Was Garden State's tent big enough for the two of you with y'all's packs inside? So I used the
yes and no.
I used the Z-Packs duplex tent. So it depends. Now, if it wasn't raining, yes, you could fit us and the packs inside and it wouldn't cause any problems. Now, if it is raining, we would have to put our packs on the outside of the doors of our tent, so keep them outside. Otherwise, they would kind of push up against the tent walls while we're sleeping and cause drainage issues of water. Sometimes the water would get in our tent. But otherwise, it was big enough. You just have to do different things based off the weather, I guess.
Like for our height, it works out. If you're like 6 feet or taller, you might want to go with a little bit of a bigger tent. But I mean, honestly, like, it's a pretty roomy tent. When I got in there, I thought it was going to be like a little tight or whatever. When I got in there, so our pads would go here, and you had room on the side of the tent to put like a water bottle or, you know, different items. So there is plenty of room. And when it's not raining, you could use your pack to elevate your feet. So you could have stuff in there.
Yeah, so even if you are a little bit bigger than us, you could put the packs on your pads, elevate your legs. That way you have room for you guys and your packs. Yeah. Congrats on your hike. You guys did a great job. What was your base weight at the end? And are you going to do the CDT again? So my base weight at the end of the hike was 12 pounds. In the beginning it was around 16 pounds. Baskets, I think his base weight kind of stayed the same. What were you, like at 11, 10 pound base weight?
10, 11 pounds. I mean, like sometimes, yeah, like the wool layer probably weighs like, what, 11 ounces or something like that. So sometimes I had the wool layer, sometimes I didn't have the wool layer. Yeah, probably 10, 11. I'm not a gram. I don't really count grams. So I did my gear video and I didn't really have anything to weigh it at the time, so I didn't really weigh it, but yeah, probably 10, 11.
You're really good at guessing base weights. If anyone could guess a base weight, it'd be you. Yeah. Like, and you're pretty dead on. Okay, so would you do the CDT again? Would you join me if I wanted to do the CDT?
It's possible. It's a good trail. I mean, it's you got to do some big miles on that trail.
Yeah.
So you have a certain window, and if you don't get in that window, people are flip-flopping. Like this year, people had a hard time on the CDT. So if it's a good snow year, maybe. If it's like a heavy snow year, I don't know. I wouldn't want to do it. If it's a good snow year, I'd maybe go southbound on the CDT, start at Glacier, and just cruise on down. I mean, just depends what it's possible. It's a great trail. If you want to do a fun route where you choose your own routes and you get to see all kinds of cool stuff in one trail, like the CDT is an adventure. Like, it's not like just following blazes. It's like you can do a cool high route, or you can do you know, you get to see America on the CDT. You really get to see the country.
Yeah. All right. From day to day, what was your average pack weight? So mine...
Who knows? I mean, that's one of those questions.
It depends on how much food you're carrying. So my base weight was around 12 towards the end. For the whole hike, though, it ranged between 15 to 23 for me.
Yeah. I had mine as high as 31 with like a lot of food in it.
Yeah, like even though your base weight was smaller than mine, you carried more food than me.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd carry a little extra just so we don't run out for the both of us.
Yeah. Okay, so baskets, good to see you. Did you ever wish you had an umbrella?
I've seen some like good hikers with umbrellas, and they say, you know, it works well in the rain, especially like for vloggers. While you're filming, you're able to film some cool shots. Yeah. When you have an umbrella. Only reason I would wish I would have it for is there was sometimes I would miss an opportunity to get a cool shot for you guys when the rain's coming down, because I couldn't, you know, I could only maybe film inside of a shelter and give you like a quick clip of, oh, it's raining or whatever. But yeah, just for filming reasons, for as far as that goes, for rain reasons, I don't mind putting on a poncho and just hiking. So no, I mean, it's...
And also the people that I've seen with the umbrella, they don't really use trekking poles, or they use one trekking pole. Yeah. So it's really hard to hike. Yeah. If you're somebody like me who needs those trekking poles to get them up, like I use them for climbing. Like I put a lot of my body weight into them. I don't think I'd be able to carry an umbrella while hiking. Yeah, just because I rely on my trekking poles.
You're holding it like this. It's like
But because you and Nope used one trekking pole. Well, towards the end you did one trekking pole.
No, I still use trekking poles enough where I wouldn't use an umbrella. Maybe on the Continental Divide or on the PCT, like from the sun, to get a little sun protection, maybe I would use one. If it's light enough. But if it's windy, I've seen those things break too, so that kind of scares me. So, I don't know. It's a good idea. Good question.
Great video, Baskets. Thanks. And my question is, why don't you post an email so if someone wants to support you, they could like others do?
I don't know. I guess never. You're hiking, you're posting videos. I didn't have any Amazon links in my videos. We got plenty of trail magic, so Didn't really think about that one.
Because a lot of hikers do post a Patreon or like a
I don't
way to
use a
support you.
Patreon. I don't use a Patreon. It's like you put out special videos. Like I
Yeah.
put out whatever I put out. Like I just want everyone to see them. So it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got plenty of trail magic. I saved quite a bit of money by getting free sodas, had some resupplies for free, you know, had some trail angels come out and give us free food. So I got hooked up with plenty of trail magic. So, but yeah, that's
Okay. What kind of anti-chafing glide do you use?
Bod Glide, little blue
Body glide.
body glide. Just had a real small one, couple ounces, and it lasted the whole way.
Yeah.
But if you chafe a lot more, some people, depends on what, you know, your body type and stuff like that, you might want to get a bigger one if you want it to last the whole way. But it works. You can put it on your feet, put it on between your legs, put it on, you know, whatever's rubbing. It works. It's like a magic glide.
Yeah.
You didn't have that at all, did you? You didn't chafe at
No,
all?
I don't chafe.
Yeah. So some people are lucky enough, I guess.
The only thing that I used of yours was that that stuff to put on my calves and my ankles. What was it called?
Oh, Tiger Balm.
The Tiger Balm was amazing. When I was having issues with my ankles
It's
and
an
my
old remedy.
calves, I used his Tiger Balm, and it felt great.
Yeah, it basically soothes the muscle and it relaxes the muscle. So let's say you have a cramp, you put the Tiger Balm in there and massage it in, and it just relaxes the muscle, and you're able to pretty much hike pain-free until the, you know, balm evaporates, and then you just put more onto it. But I used to use that like for, you know, when you're lifting weights or running a lot. It definitely helps your muscles like relax. It's great. It's an old remedy that's proven to work. So a little can of Tiger Balm, bring it on your through hike. You get some pains and aches and put it on. Better than Advil.
Did you guys have a strict stretching routine? Would you stretch more in the morning or at night after hiking? So we did not have a strict stretching routine. However, we would stretch when we felt like we really needed to.
Just loosen up, just like do one of these like side stretches or whatever.
In a lot of our videos, you'll see us with our legs elevated on lunch breaks. That not only helps stretch you out, but it also lets the blood come down. It helps with swelling, and yeah.
Sometimes I do one of these.
Yeah. So quad stretch, hamstring stretch, calf stretches. We did a lot of lower body stretches, but also hold our trekking poles up behind our shoulders to really stretch out our chests. Oh gosh, now we got him working out. Come on. He would do a lot of push-ups too. Oh my gosh, do you hear that crack? You're stiff. So we would do a lot of upper body stretches, lower body stretches, but we didn't have like a routine. We would just do it when we felt like we needed to. And then also for just recovery in town, we would drink Pedialyte, drink coconut water.
Get a Gatorade as soon as you get into town, replace those electrolytes, and then drink the sodas.
We drank way too much soda in town, but we would also drink, you know, Pedialyte is good, coconut water. We'd go, we'd take baths with Epsom salts. We'd massage each other, we'd stretch each other out, elevate the legs. Yeah, we would just really focus on recovery when we got to town. We do more recovery stuff in town than on trail, so yeah. Elevate your legs on your pack at night, and yeah, make sure you wash your feet, massage your feet every night. That's what I would do, and yeah. Okay.
Take care of your body, because you know you gotta.
Yeah. Oh, what kind of watches are you guys wearing? What tools did you use for navigation and tracking your mileage? Okay, so what is your watch, a Garmin?
It's a Garmin 235. It's a running watch, but I didn't have this on the trail with me because you have to charge it up with a USB, and you only have so much, you know, in your anchor to charge up your device. So I didn't bring this with me, but this is a running watch. I use it for cycling, running, exercising, do it for anything. It's a great watch to track your mileage, your heart rate, everything.
I had, for half the trail, I had a Casio watch. It's the same watch I used at work. It's a good watch if you work in the medical field. But then I sent that home because I wasn't really using it, really. What tools did you use for navigation? So we had the AWOL guide, and then we also used Gut Hook. Mostly used Gut Hook. We didn't really use AWOL that much unless we needed a number for a shuttle or a number to see like rates and stuff for hotels.
AWOL is great for like
town stuff.
Precision mileage. Like you circle the mileage where you started, and then when you finish, you figure out if you're stealth camping, okay, I'm here, but using Gut Hook, and then you find it in AWOL or write it into AWOL because he doesn't have all the mileages listed, so you figure out where you're at, and then you can calculate it because AWOL has 2,192 miles, and it kind of gives you a nicer mileage calculation.
Yeah, so we would use Gut Hook for our exact GPS location and then circle it off in the AWOL
It's
guide.
nice to see it on paper. So I did this many miles, and then you can kind of look at the page, and then it shows you, okay, today was a day of elevation, and you kind of see your elevation gains. You did, all these climbs here, and then this is where you're camping, and then you kind of glance over, and then you can kind of see the elevation on a bigger form on paper instead of just like trying to see it on a tiny phone. And then you see, okay, next day I have this for me. Use both if you can.
So that's all the questions that I have. Do you have any questions for me, Baskets?
Okay, what was your favorite restaurant stop on the whole trail?
Favorite restaurant on the whole trail? Ooh, there's so many.
Could do a separate gear video, separate restaurant video at some point, but just pick one.
Favorite restaurant.
Favorite restaurant.
Oh, the barbecue place. The barbecue place when we got to, where is it? In New York by the zoo. Remember that barbecue place across from the hotel?
Yeah, that was
like something pigs, 3 pigs or something. 3 pigs barbecue, I think. Something like that. But we got like a platter.
It was Fort something by when you
Fort
get
Montgomery?
into the zoo.
No.
Yeah, Fort.
Oh, was it?
I have to look it up.
Maybe it was Fort Montgomery. Right by the zoo, but yeah, so you go to that
New York
inn,
Zoo. Yeah,
you get a shuttle to the hotel. Right across from the hotel was the
barbecue place.
3 pigs or something.
It's like a highly ranked barbecue place. Like
we got the platter, the barbecue platter, and we got to try every single barbecue thing. It was really good.
Off the top of my head, for myself, I would say I really like the breakfast at Skyland Resort.
Oh, okay.
In Shenandoah's. So the breakfast had like everything you can wish for, great coffee, and then we just sat there and you can eat all you want. The buffet in Skyland Resort was incredible. You see, like, we ate so much there, and it was cool because we had Q was with us, we had Nope. It was great atmosphere, and then like Hound, shout out to Hound, walked in with a couple other hikers. So it was like a packed house. There was a ton of hikers there, and then it was a fun atmosphere. It was cool. So yeah, I really liked that.
That was great. We got to go back to Shenandoah.
Yeah, that would be cool to go there and do some.
Shenandoah is so big. You could hike there for
do a loop.
You could hike for weeks there and not see all of it. Great. All right, guys, that's a wrap, right? Right, Baskets?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.